we have done investigations, for instance, a slum investigation in Bombay, where I have actually bought a absolutely authentic ration card for 10,000 rupees, which has my name, and I've never lived in that slum, and which shows that I've been living in the slum for the last 15 years. So the ration card scheme, which was the other identity proof for the poor, had been or has been sort of trampled, and all sorts of fraudulent measures have got into that scheme, so that it's no longer a valid proof for anything. How is it that this unique identity number will skip through that entire process? Essentially, are you saying that ration cards and things like that will become irrelevant?
No, no, ration cards will continue, yeah. But for the purpose of verification of identity, they will ride on our system. Right. So the ration card will also have the unique number that we give on the ration card. And the reason why we think that what we propose is robust is because we are using a biometric form of identification, not a document based. Right. Because documents, as you rightly point out, can be manufactured. Correct. But biometrics, it's not that simple to go and manufacture a fingerprint. Sure. And therefore, when a person comes and he puts his own thumb or index finger and verifies himself, that is a far more robust form of authentication than using a document.
In your mind, and you've spent your whole life working with technology, when India adopts this entire process and a large portion of the population is covered, especially for the poorest of the poor people, by what measure, by what quantum do you believe issues like fraudulent documentation for the poor, bogus voter IDs, things like that, which are really the bane of our system, how much do you think, by what quantum these will be eliminated?
See, all these will take a long time, because what we are providing is just the foundation. We are providing a number for every Indian resident. And so all these things you talk about are essentially applications that sit on top of this foundation. So it will take many, many years and many, many different agencies to adapt and re-engineer the way they do things to use our foundation. But if that is done, and that will take many years, definitely it can have a profound impact on people's lives.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's the point I wanted to come to. It occurred to me when I was looking at this entire idea, and from the interviews that you've spoken on about the scheme, the basic point is you're creating this huge database.
That's right.
Of information about the people who live in India. Yes. Now, in a sort of Google plus Wolfram Alpha sort of way, you're being the Google. Somebody has to be the Wolfram Alpha and actually, compile this database for information that can actually be used.
No, see, our database cannot be read by anyone.
Right.
All we are creating is an identity verification service. Okay. So if you go somewhere and say, I'm Hindol,
they will know that I'm Hindol.
It will just say, yes, it is Hindol, that's all. It won't give your address away, it won't give your age away, it won't give you a thing. Okay. Only if you put your address and send it to the server will come back and say, yes, the address that he has given you is the same as on our system. Right. So the only answer from our system is a yes or a no. So in that sense, it's really a system only for verification of identity.
Can this since you're saying this will be the bedrock for many applications, what kind of applications are you looking at? Can this database be sort of, applications put on this database to sort of further ensure?
People will use our service to verify identity and then build applications and their own databases.
Right.
For example, the NREGA program can put the UID number into the muster roll, the job card, and the bank account. And then all the NREGA processing can be UID based. Or the ration card can put the UID number in the ration card, all ration cards can be UID based. The passport can put the UID number in the passport. The income tax can put the UID number in the PAN card. The banking system can put the UID number in the bank account. So
the making sense of the data will happen through those applications.
Yes, they will only come to us to confirm that X is X.
And then the mining of the data will happen through those applications.
That's the thing, yeah.
Where will you get this technology from?
No, a lot of it is technologies that are available.
No, scalable technology. I mean,
we'll have to build and test it ourselves.
So you're basically talking about building an entire new platform to do it.
Yeah, of course. This doesn't exist, and certainly not on the scale and cost. We want it to be low cost, open technology, high volume.
I'm guessing you would be looking for a CTO in this.
Yes, we will have a very strong technology team with a CTO.
And what kind of people are you looking for in that chief technology officer?
No, we're looking at people who have worked on such problems for last 15, 20 years, who have done architecture. But the good news is that we are getting very good applications. We're getting high quality talent because people want to come and solve a national problem. And we're creating a huge panel of global experts. We have professors from top universities in India and
What
abroad.
kind of people? Give us an example.
Sanjay Sharma at MIT is one, somebody who's looking, is one of the world's top guys on RFID, for example. He's been very supportive. Abhijit Banerjee, who's a top economist on poverty issues at MIT, is there. Raghuram Rajan is a good friend and well-wisher from Chicago. So we have top professors from different fields who are all helping us. So the good news is that many of the big experts on many topics today are of Indian origin, and all of them want to give back, and this is a great way for them to use their expertise for a national cause. We will issue the numbers, the first set of numbers, in 12 to 18 months. This is 12 to 18 months from August 12th, when the Prime Minister's Council approved our draft approach.
Correct.
And we have said we will have 600 million numbers
In that?
In 5 years from now, 5 to 5.5 years from now. So that's the target that we have set for ourselves. It's a very aggressive, very demanding, very punishing schedule. But we believe that we have to set aggressive targets if we have to get this off the ground.